Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Of course. Funny how I forgot to hit the button. It's my own button. I did that. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, D.Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day, and I thank you guys so much for choosing D.Dragon Plays. You guys are awesome. So, my apologies for being fucking late. Nope, no fanfare, no nothing. We're just gonna ball right in. We're gonna batten down and just get going. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna present Max Galactica. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tank. Okay. Yep. Added to the court record. Move to Mo's room. 28 Lodging Hall, first floor. Sit. Alright. We're gonna try to barrel our way through. And this ugly bitch. Clown costumes line up like that. want me to try one of those on. Ceiling, it looks like someone punched a hole in it. Maybe it's funny looking. Uh, Let me see. Do I got the silk hat? Yes, I do. Yep, I'm just gonna go over what I've done already. Move back to the circus entrance. There is nobody here. There's no one here and nothing here. There's no one else here. Crime vault was added. Then we moved the mouse. He's not here. What am I missing? Air conditioner? Did you try Triceratops to work? Okay. Oh, believe me, I was late to my own thing too, so you didn't miss anything just yet. You did not miss anything. Again, you didn't miss much. I physically can't progress. It's not allowing me. Why does it feel like... Of course it was Mass Galactica. Yeah. There's supposed to be someone there. Okay, now that I got that out the way. Something... Okay, someone's here. Thank God. Hey, Nick, look over there. Duh. Hang around the circus. You have ventriloquist. Benjamin Woodman. Probably. Okay, we can talk to Ben. As I said, we're going to be speeding through this, so I'm not stopping. We have a lot to cover today already, and we are already behind fucking schedule. He's not very nice. Ventriloquism. Key's contagious. Okay, now that I've talked to Ben, I should be able to move to the lodging area. I know it is. That means, yep, Mo should be here. Oh God. What the fuck are you? I would clothesline you out your gigantic fucking shoes. Earplugs. I understand that. Why isn't there a gun here? Clowns are far from funny. No, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. Bruh. 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 You know... Someone shoot this man. How much Phoenix here? R, 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 R. R, 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 R. R, 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 R. I'm gonna try to make the pain less here, brother. He's gonna tell shitty jokes this entire time. Tell me this man testifies at court so I can just see Von Karma fucking smack him. Let's talk about... Quit his day job. Jeez, got a guy some slack. Funnier than Chuckles over here. I heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. We're being funny, Mo. Oh, come on! He tried. Oh, God. Oh, no. Bro. Bro. Chill yourself. Okay, circus map. Ugh. Oh, fun. And we have Miss Perfect Bitch over here. I want him to go away already. Bro, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. I still want to kick you in the head. Just call me a sweetie. Again. Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderful. Fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. To meet with you again. What's wrong? Let's make this absolutely fabulous. Present the Megatama. The meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth. What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Any proof that I did something other than negotiate? The ringmaster's papers. It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the data. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a fucking liar. The roommate's called me into his room. He called you. Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. I was called him in. I wonder if there's some sort of problem. You could share with me what you two spoke about. Not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room? The broken bottle. Is this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? Cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max, look at my sweetie. It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used his bottle too. Ben. You nailed him over the head with his bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. You might as well be a magician. And there goes the chains. Unlocked successful. Truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. I mean, you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist. You could put it that way. Why'd you fight with them? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina. That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Yo, Bray, are you talking about the same Ben? He told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance. That's when I went to his room and I laid it all on the table. To let me marry my sweetie pie. Told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up. Bro, really? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Unless Ben and Trillo are together, Trillo can't say a word. Trillo? The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Trilloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flopping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him. You mean the ventriloquist puppet. You are so smart. Where did you hide him? What? You're not thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous. I should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? Bro, you took a man's puppet because he liked the same bitch? Yep. That's fucking crazy. Bruh. You did not need to do all that. There was no need to do all that. Anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. Love the ringmaster, and there's no sign of footprints in the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Everybody poster off wearing. I already got one of these posters. I mean, stole one of these posters. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. Hit Trillo somewhere in this room. Examine, says the trophy cabinet. Look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, I just looked. I would rather. That's Trillo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. The Big Top Cafeteria, huh? Okay. But the weather is helping our case. Yep. He deserves this back. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Return to the Ben. Listen, see you around, Ben. Okay. Where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should go talk to the clown once again. Hey, wait. Who said that? Blind wench? Anyway, don't you know how to properly grade someone? That... No, I would never. It was me. Down here. Trillo. This is Mr. Quest to you, sir. You just blurted out my name. Now try speaking to me again. Mr. Quest, is that better? Attorney, we're talking about insulting people. I promise. He's mocking me. Being mean to bullies was not... What? Why is he getting beat up by a Trillo. Tell us what you know about the murder. Oh man. Shut up, buddy. Really? Bro was getting his ass handed to him by a puppet. He's getting his ass handed to him by a puppet. Really not a couple, aren't they? I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks. The clown sucks. My partner has his hands up my pants. Man. Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here. But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as circus performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna. Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? I'm not sure if I would go that far. Other, excuse me, he does not understand of what he speaks. And I'm an appreciative true beauty. It's why I shall marry her. Bruh. Got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud, Max Galactica. How do you say that? Straighten up. Don't excuse people like that. Besides, you are there. You know what happened. We're there. You're that interested, then I'll let you on the facts. You're going to marry Regina. That's right, she doesn't quite realize the joy that waits her, does she? This is so weird. I want you to... Oh my god. Yeah, I could see why. It's pretty good. I need a little work. Oh my god. Now I gotta talk to this bitch again. Oh god. Why am I always getting assaulted? bitch is so cute. Looks so completely dumbfounded. My attorney's badge. I'll help you out. You say so. Here is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey Money? This bitch. The monkey is called Money. Yes, well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? Even I have money problems. Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. That's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Yeah, I got robbed by a monkey. That's a first. That's a first in my fucking whole career. Telling us a bit about Ben. Yeah, exactly. Those two, weren't you? Chillo is a puppet. That he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. What the fuck? Just what the fuck, man? There's a lot of jokes being made here, and I don't have fucking... Bro, I wanna pimp slap you. Dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown. Funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. Why she thinks she can marry up the children with it. Yeah, for reality, is it a good thing or a bad thing, though? You know what? It sounds about fuck. Heard of a monkey named Money. Yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he expects a badge. No sense can you chase after him. Why's that? I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? No, Muddy isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. And right now? Of course. Shall we go? Go with Mom. Yep. This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. That big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. That's your court record. God fucking damn it. Yeah, check this out. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. From Trillo to Regina. We're gonna be here for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen, so strap in. I like that. Oh, fun. The monkey's important. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? Don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie. Stage. Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. My sweeties. What is it? You don't think I should fly, do you? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in at one parallel. No, we can't be having you fly around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max, just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie, what is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying in? Why don't you try flying in? I can see it now, the dashing young warrior flying fabulously from above. Really? No one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eye? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Yeah, I don't know why it's, but no. Come, bro, fucking, you know, I want to slap the fuck out of you already, and you were on screen for no more than fucking 20 fucking seconds. The defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yeah, sure, and it does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian. Sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Ms. Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. You didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, right? You lost the last one, bitch! Eh? Spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count, do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why you ask? Because it is not in the nature of Bond Karma to lose at anything. You lost last time too. Being born with the name Bond Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? Well, my ultimate revenge has gone, you know. Prosecution is finished, so let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of time. I know. Let me call you first witness. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Stop! It's always funny. Detective Dick. More, because I'm sure you need everything you can earn, detective. Don't mention it, it's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Hey, well, I would look like you to begin by shedding light on the recent events. Okay. Exactly. We will win. Russell's autopsy report. Okay, let's get it. You about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half of it was on the ground. Frozen in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. So, let me see. There's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. A wooden box. That's right. Must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. It was locked, you say. About the contents. Am I telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. We took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. What is it, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. Inside the bottle, it's filled with pepper. One little bottle in that huge box. That was some sort of special meaning. What's in the box? To the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? On your homework, pal. You haven't found this murder weapon, have you? Look for it. My theory is that it's something that the perpetrator ran off with. Okay. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm gonna text it again. Oh, Ben, the controller quest. Show up on the stand as well. Can someone get this fucking puppet? Bruh. And to assault the judge. Can someone get this puppet? Going on here. Order. I demand to know who the witness is. About me, sir. I'll let Trilla handle this. Testimony in my court. Trying to figure out the witness. Dude, someone needs to get this bitch. He's got a point. Well, there's a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal. So proof. Belongs to the defendant. Wearing his signature hat during practice. Was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. This. Okay. Guess she's the boss again today. He was only. I'm the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. Quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character. One more to this story. Ben only saw Max. A bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Going with this, Mr. Wright. What else do you suppose this witness could have been? Present Russell Berry. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilla was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. The ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. According to the defendant, a likely story. Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room. Why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Seems that at the stage, I have no reason to doubt the witness testimony. Clearly no conclusive contradictions. Are you fucking serious? I know. It's so fuck. That bow she does is just so fucking. Ugh. He's right. I'll tell you more of it. That bitter love triangle with Regina. Conked him over the head. Ben, the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Then the police showed up. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it? I think it was around, say, 10:30, I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging area the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Was it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. The truth is, you shut up, you big-nosed dope. Why are you telling him anything extra? Believe that we just stand outside in that weather. Or maybe you were waiting for somebody. You said we were waiting for somebody. You can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm on to something. Suppose the witness... Of course he was ready for Regina. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer Regina. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? You can't really ask me that question. Who I was waiting for that night? I know, he did. Don't you forget it. Maybe a bit stiff, but he's right. Alright. See a reason why the witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Starts with sense. Defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else. Absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright, I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain. Don't worry, don't volunteer things. Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was. To propose to her. You were waiting to propose. Oh, fucking Christ. That, the matter of a puppet marriage is not under review in this case. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. I don't know why he is exploding. Puppet. Looking a little less honorable right now. Did you hear that? His eyes seemed a little wistful. that you plan on giving her? Exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer this question, what was it? An engagement ring. Wow. So nearly fell off the chairs. Jokes that Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Jessica's whip looks about to lash out at almost anything. That thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Push on anyway. Maybe something of a joke, but it's a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever spoke to a human. He just cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. The witness, please revise their testimony. The engagement ring. I like to stick to the facts, not sociology. Okay. Do you mind if I show you something? What is it you're talking about? Looks like they're going to double team me now. This is so fucking wacky. Exactly. You recognize this ring? That's mine. Give it back. Thief. Thief. Did you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Ben, say something. Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean in the room they put money like a bank? That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him. I would prefer if you avoid slandering and incident fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. See, well then, Money likes to go after the shiny things that he can find and get them up. Shiny things? Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you? I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up at the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. What's with you? Oh, whatever. Hold on. I will be right back. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go clean off my hand real quick. And I am back. Yeah, someone needs to control that monkey. Okay. Now for you to decide what has to do with that. At hand. Not I, Mr. Trillo Quest. What'd you do when the ring was taken, Trillo? I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? The slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. Just know that dumb monkey was able to get away. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Ben's testimony has a flaw. Huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? Just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. The meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix. Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It's entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Objection!
Proof that something slipped past his feet. Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. It doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max. This argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. How dare you? I wouldn't lie to just get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. So for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. So many times, you think that you know my story's not changing. Change your story, stick boy, and I'm sure it will change some more. One lie, there's usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. Okay. Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? Exactly. Fight over Regina, to be exact. That big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked on the head. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? That admission of assault and battery? To handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. Truth is that on that day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. Absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Or just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good morning, good evening to his rival.
Objection!
This witness is lying, that he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the scene of the crime. I didn't tell a single lie, honestly, It's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify the testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? he saw a different person. It's my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. How dare is that? Correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all, which means there is only one proper answer. The witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. Marcello made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening, or good evening, as he put it. World you. I mean, who would... Of course. Considering the ill temper of the witness, there is only one person he would greet. Must be Regina. Regina's. Bro. No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. While you greeted him, Trillo, isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quest. Stop exploding, bro. Stop losing your hands over this. How do you respond to this? Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quest obviously witnessed a single person in that area of the hall that evening. Let's identify exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster accused that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night? The witness had clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols. This is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now. We know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. Tucking and cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. How do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. Have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant. Well, if that's the case, then it is possible for me to make a judgment at this point. I only want to point in this woman. That's very unfortunate. You're a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? I did one thing for the witness. You established that this witness saw one person in that plaza that night. On your effort. But who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. This is gonna take forever. True. I think she's 16, 17. Yeah. Yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. While you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. But the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? Well, it seems like. So must have been wearing Max's costume. Oh, sweet, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went and had took the costume off. Which means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Possibility. However, sweetie, but the ringmaster want to dress up like me. Isn't that a bit strange? Think about it. All they found... Because he was a fan! What about my cloak? Where did that go? Quite sure what to be when I grow up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. Hello, love. Say his name and occupation for the court. Okay, hit him. Karma. Come on, Karma. Karma, please. Please. Thank you. Lawrence Carl, professional funny man, also known as Mouth Clown. Well, I think it also could be that I called her my love. Can't be his normal stoogy self in court. Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be a straight man later. Or Gumshoe. Off kilter. Not the one with the corny jokes. Damn. Did you happen to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. It's the curls. I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. Wonder if I should press him further on the issue. Keep pressing. That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday, once I tucked myself into the bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot. Your Honor, the witness looked out his window upon hearing a loud sound. Not just simply glanced out his window that night. You just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. Would be best if Mo was to revise his testimony. Crows, please revise your testimony. Start turning the tables in our favor. Okay. Then you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head. That's my story. He really does enjoy the completely random this time. Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed at night? Permit you to harass my witness in that manner, but I have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown, because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. Bit melodramatic. Someone take that fucking thing away from her. Of course I do. Great reason to make my claim. Suppose you will be telling us that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is his very own testimony. Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. Seeing them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Mo was to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, a way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. A crack clown unit. Mr. Gross, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum. While you're reciting the C-Team theme to anchor the score. I don't know, it's still not for time when I dug my memory. I always seem to have a fucked up memory. Peel back the layers of clown makeup to clear the truth. Well, back from your jog. Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down, so the prosecution helped me fill the gaps of my statement. Von Karma. Tampering with witnesses again? So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster already checked out. Checked out? Yeah. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. That is far from funny. Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say that you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The recognizer was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. Catch a hint of a joke from you. I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Etiquette. Equitic, huh? Equitic. She should already be in fucking jail. Yeah, I can see. Can be enough, right? There's decisive testimony.
Objection!
Uppity symbols. Mo, everyone knows that Maximum Galactica had 3 uppity symbols. Steel cat, cloak, white roses. Just forgot to mention one. Am I right, Mo? One with the whole truth, no fraction. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there wasn't any roses on the person I saw. See, it was dark. It was obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed that. Must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. That's right. He's toying with his court. On the ropes now. Whenever there's a nugget of truth, it always seems to be out at me. Then right away. Break it! Break the bitch! Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? Or I could have mistaken wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. You mistake someone that crazy get up and his nose stuck up so high. You mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece get up. Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. This witness claims there was no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the witness, but this was the other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Miles, wrap up this case. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but there should still be a doubt lingering in your mind. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. In that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. I'm not mature. We can see that. Come to a conclusion. 90% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. If there are no contradictions in the statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. What? Damn. Just one chance. One chance is all I need.
Objection!
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw tonight, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? How would one mistake a thing like that? I see. There's some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? That's fun karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found? But you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene, that means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the crime scene. Not true. Yeah, well, you just said it was true, you stupid bitch. Fuck, motherfucker. Mr. Curls. Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. That's just not right. That's so harsh. It's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes. You don't have to go around and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Why just because... He left the scene. I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo, you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene of the crime? You can't ask me that. It's badgering the witness, Your Honor. When testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? He's just gonna smack the fuck out. What kind of stupid question is why... It's obvious he just turned around and walked away. Well, I expected you to say. You're sure that's how it happened? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Nowadays, sure do love to harp on... Remember, they said that there was no other fucking, pieces. The crime photo. Remember, there was no other trail. The picture is the footprints in the snow. Footprints. In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second. I just can't ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyway. The real deal. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that things are gonna get worse before they get better. Yes, testimony you provided up until now has been false. I haven't lied, it's just... So what? A bit confused on the part of the criminal leaving the scene. Since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. I will have order. Francesca Von Karma, how could you? Get her the fuck out the car! Heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. Not funny. Out of you, I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say. You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Waste our time with your idiot drivel. I've said up to now has been the truth. Looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. So when I saw, he... Get ready for it. He flew. Jumped up and flew through the air. Flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. There was no footprint. Flying people don't leave footprints. Julia, it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Yeah. All that was, how do you put this in the words? Magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? It's the best part of the story. I've heard of a flying criminal. He's telling the truth. Said it was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up. It means that he's telling the truth. That's what I think. Nick, that Max actually used magic. A foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream. Magic does not exist. I know. I'm thinking, brother. And this guy, I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile. You disregarding need for proof Mrs. Von Karma's case is sound. I've got the feeling that the case is in dire need of more investigation. There's so much to this. It's already been 2 hours, and we started in the middle. Well, I would have to agree with you on that one there, brother. Oh my God. Oh my God, it never ends. Give me a moment. Fucking hell. I don't know what to say no more. I've lost myself. But yeah, you got me there, buddy. It is indeed the worst fucking case in the game. It could be Mo. Could be the clown. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen, so strap in. Night of the murder. The crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. But I was sitting in the ringmaster's room, not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogy clown says, it wasn't me. You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. It were tricks, but I will say this, it's much harder than you think. I already knew. It must be the fucking Regina. True. Yeah. We're trying to sing in a round for our new provincial rhythm match. Bro. Maybe. Like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Nah, I'm taking a rest right now, Val. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. To come down here and do this for me. And so that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. But you laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laugh that much? I set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. You're not gonna get me to back by a woman with a whip. Yeah, I agree with that. Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up.
Someone needs to arrest this bitch.
Don't. The money's gonna pass right by this window. That room. Behind the window up there. Acrobat's got a room up there. Yep. Move to the big top. Yeah. This poor fucker. Yeah, I'm allergic to wild tigers too. Yep. Big top cafeteria. This game moves at a snail's pace. Swear to God. Mexican pizza. Come on, you can't. It's easy. Mexican pizza is supposed to be a weapon of bowel destruction. I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Go on, he's being too nice. Well, or you know what they say about Maximum Galactica, he really gets around. He's buff too, let me tell you, that thing is enormous. I think he make us worship it every day. He made his bow to this greatness. That's the murder weapon. Max's fucking trophy is the murder weapon. Oh, it's a bust of him. Yep, that's the murder weapon. That bulletin board. This piece of paper was posted front and center. I don't know who posted it. All right. Note to present note to Max. The ringmaster and company into the room. Company? It wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweet pie. Of course, it's Regina. Let's see. No fun for my spriggers. Go and find out on your own. Ugh. It's been 2 fucking hours and we're still on this bitch. Ugh. Oh, move to the, yeah, he's not helping himself. Oh boy. Did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally, but with Ms. Von Karma. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? Ms. Von Karma. That sound, she's usually not very far behind, so. Mind pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. That fast. Being a flatfoot. A grown man so afraid of a girl still in his teens. Still in her teens. Let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Can she stop fucking? Could cut right through me. One karma. The battle to any court wasn't Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do that? Will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat by your hands making the national news? You possess such a small scale. Global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just as much. It appears you got your hands on something. I'm amazed you picked up on that. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 bags on your head. Conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Must be that bad, right? Get already. You want to be and destroy me. Can't worry about her. giving Nick the evil eye. Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Esteemed my ass. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. And if you keep whipping people, I'll punch you right fucking back. If I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation, then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? I don't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again one more time. Him. So you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? Why? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? And Von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother. Little brother. Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Inspired me to become an attorney. Case was over. He vanished. He's gone. It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? After the case, Edgeworth was in a peculiar state and he got worse every day. I set foot into a court again, and one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office to choose his death. That was 1 year ago. That was right after you left to go back home. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Look at Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. It's like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands. About Edgeworth. I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Von Karma, what? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. What happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you today. The great courtroom battle this country has ever seen. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I brought it up. Oh boy. Oh shit. Bro is built. Bro's built like a Mustang. No, there's no way he's dead. He's in other games, I believe. Phoenix Wright. Yes, pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely shop here. You're a member of the circus as well. That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope on the flying, but nowadays all I perform is in my wheelchair. This is taking fucking forever. Take the hint of grudge against Regina? Yeah. I don't trust him neither. Oh, fucking hell. I hit the wrong button. He helped Regina. You helped Regina. This bitch. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at it. That means a lot to me. And that means a lot to you. It must be something new shiny, right? Oh, Spangles. Really beautiful. Should see it. my pocket for a while. Oh, fucking hell. Yep, she was a murderer. This bitch. We know. I like that. We know what you did. We know what you did, you fucking bastard. Everything is moving at a snail's pace. Hey, give it back, monkey brain. I really did. Really accurate. It was more man to monkey. On the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. At all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay out the burgers. Look like something any girl I know would actually wear. That damn monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Jesus fucking hell. We've been talking all this time. What's wrong, love? What is it, my little Lumi? Yeah. And the sad thing is, I just noticed, it's been 2.5 hours from the middle of this fucking whole thing, and it's still taking me 2.5 hours to get through this mission. Fucking hell. How long is the next one? Because we still have the court to do. That's not. Jesus. Yeah. And there it is. Yeah, I have no idea. An accident. This wouldn't be the cause of that accident, would it? Oh. Oh, we need to talk to Regina first. Let's talk to her about Leon. Okay. Now we can present the Magatama. Yeah. A little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a performance, right? I told him so many times, you shouldn't be doing dangerous performances like that when the head inside of Leon's mouth was part of an act. She believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He could never say no to her. Out of curiosity, he was bitten. Come on, Mo, don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bit? I promise I wouldn't say anything. It's up in Acro, right? Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. It's the kitty! It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Someone died? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. How would it have been better? He's still alive. When he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. Never recovered from that coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lay in his bed at the hospital. That's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. The person who got bit was Acro's brother. So we're an acrobatic team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down at the same time. Who was Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love. Trying to win her love was his downfall. One seems to fall in love with Regina. Yeah. While we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why did he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yeah, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Oh! Oh my god! Some sick grin. No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Can Lion smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would never have shut down if he had. The ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Whoo! Really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. All this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Let's do some pepper. Oh, fuck. I think so. Someone put the salt shaker, put the pepper shaker. That's what was in the, why it was in the box. Because it was what happened. Somebody, he was getting rid of evidence. I know, it's weird. Everyone trying to get with the girl. Yeah, again, he sneezed and bit down. How are you injured? Acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. Are you really telling me that practicing? Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. But I'm saying, sorry Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion were coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Sure, attack is the best word to be using. You must have battled the lion. By telling jokes, why would I decide to battle a lion? You had to fight it. You had to fight it to save somebody. Which is? Bat. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Bingo. Yeah, Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down at the same time. Cut down at the same time, that was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. The two ended up wrapped up in the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident, it wasn't anyone's fault. I saw him broken acro psyche lock. He must have an incredible deep-sealed secret. Anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. You don't seem to like very much. It's the reason you're being evasive. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Pageant tried to attack you. Twice. Was it serious? Not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Was never taught at command to attack people. Isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then, but you still hate Regina. I've got proof. I've got proof of that. What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it a little. But if I can hand something over, here's proof that you had it out for Regina. It's fucking the note. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I noticed it would. Girl. Oh, shh. He planted it on Regina. You wrote this and then you put it in our pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. And chains down. Wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother Bat had a dare with Regina. A dare. An absurd dare. I could put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do. You have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that line was very odd, very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, at this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. That's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. Damn! It's already been 2 hours and 42 minutes. Alright, Gina, they were such great friends. Like, I want you to take a look at this. It's the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. This scarf was a present from Regina to my brother on the day. It has a fucking pepper on it. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Leon, obviously. On Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. I know Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? Don't mind. We've already heard it and everything. So hand over the scarf. That scarf is evidence in the trial. We need to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. I go to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. The prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness. How are you going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. All beginning to come together now. Yep. There's 2 parts to this trial. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. I've got some milk. Regina. How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. A performance today. Of course I did. All told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So what kind of performance will you put on today? You guess you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. You are the best. It's different, don't you think, Nick? Good morning to you. Well, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Morning to you, Governor. Top of the morning. That's the kick it. Attacking the day starts with the energy in the morning. Early before it gets warm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Yeah, Max, I brought you some milk. So, how are you today, right? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real criminal. You mean Acro? You think he did it? Be careful, he's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all you've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. Just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. Instead, we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. They rely on evidence, and it's the only way we'll get past Acro to the truth. But it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. So she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. You know, bro got a point. I know. Ugh. It's already been 3 hours, and we're still on the same one. And this is with me following a fucking guide. How did the birds get in? Name me an occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Big Berry Circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. Okay. It's already been 3 hours. How the fuck am I getting through another fucking case like this?
Hold it!
Wishes to feel the full sadness of a sad fool. May I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Okay, before I proceed, it's been 3 hours from the middle of the investigation. The middle. It will take another 3 hours or so to get through the next case. Yeah, I would want her to use that too. Shall we save the next case for next week and fill that in? Because I realized I was supposed to do them both today. But then I realized that this case, even with me reading a guide to it, would still take me 3.5 hours. So that we may actually enjoy. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna need to retitle. Yeah, that was the plan. I'm gonna have to retitle everything, so no worries. I'll retitle it after the after everything. That's a contradiction. Given I've seen the exact same thing most saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat? What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as the sea flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Looking outside of the window was tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? I'm afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is the Max's silk hat. I don't know. That Max... I'll think of something to retitle it. That Max has 2 silk hats? No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Like always, someone has to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up. About it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in the court? Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion, accuses Acro. What in the world are you accusing him of? We accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. You're right, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to remember how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. A witness. Calm enough for it to almost be scary. He's staying rather calm and collected. Stingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up on myself, let alone leave the lodging house. Mr. Wright is trying to help his client, but do that by accusing me of murder of all things. Even a silver of a common sense makes it clear that accusation is ludicrous. Way to pick on the disabled, Crow Man. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand out under his own power. Defense is planning to make a claim to counter this as well. Okay, the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. Of course he didn't. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. But at least it's still usable. We must look on the brighter side. At this time, Von Karma. What? I'm sorry, honey. Not going to sucker me into this one. Lying about Mr. Wright. There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. What are you getting at? But keep them on their toes, Nick. I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. But I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. This is the killer, and his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. There's only one answer to that. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. Yeah, he would have motive. And I'm sorry, sweetie. I really am. What say you, Mr. Dingley? In theory. That's it? That what you propose is impossible? Yes, that's it. Yes, Your Honor. As your witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could have gone to the scene. You're right. You've got a point. You've got... That's right. Friend was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. Yeah, but Little Miss Perfect. Alright, sweetie. This should be over very soon. What is it? For your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? Can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of Dad's Lego buffet. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. That Acro killed the ringmaster, and he killed the ringmaster while he was in his room. Enlighten us. Some evidence. Did Mr. Dingling use to commit the... Do I not have it? There it is, Max G-Bug. Picture? Yes, indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bus. It's quite a large bus. Because it is life-size, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. See, this is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. So you're saying the bus fell onto the Ringmaster. A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. To possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy is impossible. Well, Acro's an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like that bust. On these charges. Well, he's at a loss of words. Should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from this one. Watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Prince, right? What? Health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get a proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony is a ruse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. As his version of the murder, the prosecution has the right to respond. Once in a while, I agree. I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If there are any doubts about your ability to testify, you can request expert testimony. This fucking bastard. Exactly. What's wrong, love? Exactly, and I like where your head's at, media. Exactly. The wooden box. You didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster said it was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. You silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? I did such a good job hinting. You should take a look at this photo. Here is the wooden box. Same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over. The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Ooh. When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted up the wooden box. Oh my god. Means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. Yeah. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves. I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward. It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Whip some sense into you. This bitch! Mess's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specifically made. Indeed, it had the most peculiar feature. The weight of the box. The box has a remarkable weight. According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up the wooden box would have required, once he would have one would have to squat down and then lift up with their body, wouldn't you say? Like what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box is also carrying handles on the other side, doesn't it? That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Oh. I know. How does she solve her job? Even bother to listen? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you drop it? Did you drop the bus onto the ringmaster? What are you talking about? Even if I wanted to do such a thing, I couldn't. What do you mean? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of this bust? I remember. The fucking monkey! It's the monkey! It's the fucking monkey! You remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. I said what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Let's have carried the bus. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. This is no place to get perplexed. I've got to my wits about me. Let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? Money the monkey. The fucking monkey loved the bust. Money the monkey. A monkey? Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size. For instance, he stole the ventriloquist ring. So So are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. That feels so fucking good. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. And yes, they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Ooh. Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. But was it able to handle that himself? I'd be on the market for a new roommate. I said order, Miss Von Karma. Where's the bus in question at this very moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a very strange turn of events. That monkey did not steal the bus. And what happens to this case? Well, in the event, something else must have been used at the murder weapon. Or maybe this bus was the murder weapon, but it was used by accident. That's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought that it was used one of them. Anyways, I think we're more than proven one critical fact. Namely that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Why? He really had to call me a moron? I mean, was so circular. However, it does hold water. There's no denying that. Seems so flambozzled. Flambozzled? Flambozzled, huh? Baby girl hit me with flambozzled. Fraud. You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? And what is that? You should know. Got that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. No reason to doubt the clown's testimony. I just wanted that, Mr. Wright. Don't let her beat you down and beat you now. Chance to turn this trial around. Murder occurred. There were 2 people at the scene of the crime. And the other was the murderer himself. Saw the murderer. Who was it then? Present the Max G bust. He saw Max's who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. Wasn't nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. Bamboozled. It's bamboozled. Exactly. Exactly. It was underneath the cloth. I said, well, really? What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. Talking about, have you tried using your brain at all of this case? So it just happened to be wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. Or a cloak like that could easily get snagged on the bust if they came into contact. A cloak on a bust, it doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Got me. cloak on the bust. Russell Berry, the man himself. Fool him? Saying it was the victim himself? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on my in the bust. Place the cloak isn't the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. Really, only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night. Let's step back in time. And let's rewind, bitches. He used that rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out the bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house. But none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. Very instant that the bus hit the victim. You wait just 1 second. Much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just can't be true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Ms. Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. It flew off of him. With the shock of the impact, it threw up the cloak and it got snagged onto the bust. That's when the sound was heard by a witness and he took a look out of his window. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bus. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. As it was flying. And that is how the magical murderer disappeared into the sky came to be. Now you know how the murder actually took place. And now you know who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the scene. Acro, it could have only been you. Bro. Shahad, he's come to the end of his rope now. So, what now? You've graced us with a rather long tale. Evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true. This court only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip. The power of my grapple as well. So right, the prosecutor brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? On evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. There's still something unusual about Mo's eyes witness. A contradiction, actually. Stop talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. The silk hat. Max's three symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony. In fact, with one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. So shut up. No, I don't. Yep. Max's cell cat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? Testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a cell cat. Only one explanation for that. The cell cat that Mo saw was actually the bust with the cell cat. Makes sense if you look at it that way. Then he did see the cell cat.
Objection!
But what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction of what that ventriloquist said in court, that the witness saw white roses in Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. Said there were no white roses. To see you try and explain that one away. Of course I can't explain all of it. Please recall the incident when the cloak snagged under the bust. Snagged under the bust? What happened to the white roses? Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would have ended up on the back of the bust. Which means that it wouldn't be in sight. Which explains why Mo didn't see it. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. And kill shot. Quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. Let's just keep going down the road. I gotta hurry this up because it sounds like a storm is rolling in. I don't want to do too much. Carmen will finally throw in the towel. So much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Oh yes, I did. Is there something you think that I didn't? Then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Motive? This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Akro's story. You fucking bitch! You still hold that! Take a 10-minute recess. We still have one more part to this trial. Only a few choices left. Let's wrap it up, folks. Can't believe it. Akro? Pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, unbelievable. Tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did. He's just a little twerp, isn't he? Well, that's one way to put it. Hey! Ignore me after I went to all the trouble to bring you some evidence? Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway. Detective, I'm sorry. Now why don't you try to relax? We got some real tasty though. How about a car trip, detective? Oh, if you insist. Here you go. The towel she fucking hid! That bitch! Yesterday's Akro's room. The result of our investigation, you can look at it later. Will Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. Everything that's happened in court up till now has gone according to our plan. Looks like she was in a pretty big hurry, though. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were put into place. Final plans. That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Comes at the very last moment. That's it. That's it for me, pal. I'm going home. What do you mean by that? Very last instant. Everything he said seemed pretty cryptic to me. One more thing. Looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. Hurry up and drink it before it spoils. Ty's dairy's worth for me? They love him. Why would they send any milk if they disrespected him? Gumshoe BV MVP. Gumshoe B MVP. I'm about to rip that fucking smile dead off her face. I just want to just see it turn and just drench upside down. Back to the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro could kill the man. Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Acro killed the ringmaster. Might be my last chance there. No need to question him now. Cross-examine this witness. Why was the ringmaster murdered? There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already. Mr. Wright, I'd like you to ask you a question. Your Honor. Acro's motive for killing the ringmasters. How about... I can't provide one. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the real reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. To fool us like fools is so full-heartedly foolish. Bitch, what is with your fucking contradiction, fool? I mean, actually, against the witness, did you not? Wait, this is the real killer of Russell. You want to jump to the end of things? Then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target. The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. I'm saying that the target of the witness murder plot was not the ringmaster. He did not plan to kill Russell Berry. What? He wanted to kill Regina. Okay, who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face twice if you must. Are you trying to do this to my court? When in the world are you trying to do this to his court? Did it imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? He was trying to kill Regina! He was trying to off Regina! Regina Berry? This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro, you're really aiming for her then, weren't you?
Objection!
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say is you're wrong. That's it. Mr. Wright, allow me to. One thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix, right? Show me evidence now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Me too, I demand to see some proof. Present? Oh, I could do more than that. Note. Here you go, bitch. Acro, do you have any recollection of seeing this? It's a piece of paper that was found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. The victim's tailcoat? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically titled, "To the Murderer." Probably was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that they called Russell Berry with that note? There's just one little problem. Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. That's exactly what I mean. Firstly, this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. And there's a twist. Yep. So theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. Isn't it? It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. But the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. Her father, the ringmaster, read the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed instead of that because of that mistake instead of Regina. From the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today, the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. Way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. Oh, he wasn't looking. Then I'm falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out his window to see who it actually was. I got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza, and that's when he let the bus fly. Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you even made me sound like a foolhardily fool. You are a fool! It will Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're so sure, then tell us about the crime. I've conclusive evidence of what took place. That's a line in the note, alright? Well then, if the note was sent to Regina Berry, it must mean that the note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Oh. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note? The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. The incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I am more than ready to show the score what happened at the time. Wait, are you saying that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. I think so. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. Was this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? It's a small seasoning bottle. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Damn! Spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? It isn't a joke at all. It's a decisive evidence you asked for. You mean the victim would arrive and try to take the wooden box away. That's when they discovered the decisive evidence found inside. What exactly are you saying? You're claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking no into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. You're so sure, Mr. Spring, then answer the question. Who is Regina Berry's intended victim? That. Who's this? That's Acro's younger brother. This is proof his younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. And it's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. She did that to him? Did you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Can someone smack this bitch? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Ackro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in the possession is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. So then what happened to Ackro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with the theory. I think what happened to Bat was actually an accident. It was more than that. Oh. Yep. Flying biting Bat was no accident at all. You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, right? There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Ackro's brother Bat. The scarf. That's just a scarf. Ackro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who was the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. Might that be? Pepper. Pepper. Oh my god. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Silent treatment. Excuse me, Mr. Wright? You've done a good job of fingering a criminal, but out of curiosity, what was her crime? Regina gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Still seems a little... That's right. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling. The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like it was smiling. Smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions sneeze. Leon didn't plan on biting Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Oh no! He sneezed because of all the pepper spread on the scarf. You fool. Yeah, can you stop calling me a fool, you bitch? You've got to be kidding me.
Objection!
What's the matter, Ms. Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right? This theory, you believe it? You really plan to say this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. Lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Ackro nearly lost his brother to the accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. So it's a joke of an accident to you, huh? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. I think that there's someone who treats the accident with the respect it deserves. Telling me that what I said was true. Ackro? I mean, you can't witness. You confirm the defense's claim, Mr. Wright. Unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention that the fact that there's an even bigger problem with the theory. The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bus on top of the Ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim? found Acro's room. If it were covered in the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Oh my god. See how things work out first. Be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but you don't have no justice, you stupid bitch. I guess I figured with you, that's the least I should have expected. You leave no stone unturned. Never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bus was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. Mr. Wright, the bus wasn't in my room. But what about the scarf? What about the note? No offense, but the foreign evidence here is about the death of the ringmaster. I think you should remember that. Okay. Fucking hell. Mr. Wright? Objection. Hold it. It's time to do what? Why are you the most... She's your age, isn't she? Oh my god. I know, the finger whack fucking sucks. I hate her finger wagging, man. Yeah, of course, there's a catch. What's her name? I have a clue. I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Weapon. Where is Max's bus now? Somewhere in this courtroom. Obvious, the bus is inside this very courtroom. To pinpoint the location of the bus. The witness chair. Acro? I'm sorry to ask you, but do you mind I take the blanket off your chair? I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. Sure, you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be real easy to say hide a bus under there. That you could laugh in your position. However, the lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bus is under there. We all know that you couldn't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when while Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place that you could hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from the wheelchair? Well done, Mr. Wright. Nicely played. You fool. How could you? You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Just two of them. If one comment, Mr. Phoenix Wright. This is one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch a surprise search on my room last night? It was two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away in the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. A place that I could hide quickly was under my wheelchair. But Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. Let's go! Now to be caught in the middle of a court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. You got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. All makes sense now. Can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. Oh, sure. I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. I failed? Why did I order a surprise search for your room? Only I hadn't done that. I'm at it now, though. It seems as if we've arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russell Barry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. Oh, fuck. Let's hear it. All my brother did was want Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard you couldn't help yourself from laughing. Regina thought it would be funny to get him back in the same way. That's why she covered the scarf in pepper. I know she didn't want anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her no matter what. What I'm truly guilty of, I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believed in that so purely that she thought she would laugh innocently when saying it too innocently. I just couldn't stand it. No matter how hard I tried. That's when you decide to do something about Regina. But you... That's fucked up. So you're saying that you are a victim in all this as well? No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again? I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. This, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. This court is adjourned. And scene. Fabulous. But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Echo the Ringmaster, Regina, and Pat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Mr. Max. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. You worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. been like this for a while now. Sweetie pie. Fat aggro, they're never coming back. Now, no, not everyone's gonna split up. Regina, so Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know? I said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. You mean that aggro, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that. Yep, aggro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. That's true, then I want to see some evidence. Said that all the time to you. I thought it worked for me too. Present back. Aggro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. He is, huh? But now that Acro's been caught... I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes and then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. I hope so. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand such a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. A ringmaster is really a main question, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. So what? I've made a decision. What is it? I decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. Best circus the world has ever seen. Don't laugh. Amazing. Can't wait. And I guess that changes things. There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. You're gonna help him out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about? Why do you think that I brought you to the court today? I've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be very big circus without Regina Barry. I guess save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Oh god, this fucking dude. Ugh. Fuck, man. I see what made the case. Looks like you thought. You say search really paid off, sir. You had it all figured out yesterday, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Echo really was the killer, I thought this was the only way that it could end. If he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? It's fucking Edgeworth, isn't it? Of course. Looks like that my plane is about to leave. Aver, and try not to be too harsh on Acro. Once I get back, I'll make a stop by... Yes, sir. Isn't that Miles Edgeworth? Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth. That's Miles Edgeworth. He's not dead. I knew he wasn't dead. And last but not least, farewell, my turnabout. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more to cover. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we've come to a conclusion. And now there's only one more left. Ugh. Indeed, I agree. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to change my titling, but that's okay. Does anyone have anything to say before we ship this off into the archive land? This was 4 fucking hours. Good lord. Thank God next week is the week of 3s. That way at least I have a reason to do this. At fucking least. Does anyone have anything to say before we ship this off into the archive lands? Don't worry, it'll come soon, I promise. The week of 3s is calling there, my friend. And the end of Phoenix Wright will be the start of Sonic the Hedgehog. But, yeah, indeed. I appreciate you coming in there, buddy. Of course, we still have next week to cover. And, we'll be figuring things out together. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. You guys have been incredible. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, and I hope everyone enjoyed. My ass hurts. 4 hours. This is wild. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I'll see you guys on GTA this coming Wednesday. But until then, you guys know this. The week of 3 starts this Monday. So strap yourselves in and strap yourselves to the jetpacks. I promise you, it's going to be a wonderful week. So tune in. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back.